Hello, I'm Julia. Happy Thursday. Are you ready for another story today? Me too. We only have 2 more books left. It's sad, but it's okay. We still have 2 more books left today and tomorrow until we're done. The story today is called The Deaf Musician. The authors are Pete Seeger and Paul Dubois Jacobs. Illustrated by R. Gregory Christie. There was a man named Lee, and he was the piano man. Every night he would sit down and play the piano at a jazz club. Really fancy style. You could hear the bing, bong, bong, and the guitar and the saxophone. One night something was wrong. Lee was almost afraid to tell them that he couldn't hear the notes, that he was losing his hearing. It started to sound wrong, and it wasn't long until the leader noticed. And he met with him and he said, "Sorry, Lee, I'm going to have to let you go." Who would ever want to listen to a deaf musician? Poor Lee. He couldn't hear the trumpet. He couldn't hear the sounds anymore. He couldn't hear the bass go boom, boom, boom. That night, he rode the subway home and he saw an advertisement for a school for the deaf. And he thought, maybe I can go and learn something new. Why not? So he went there, thought, wow, he loved the sign language. The hands looked snazzy, just like jazz, and how he played the piano and how their bodies moved when they used their language. It was really cool. He learned fast. He said, "I used to be a musician." Yeah. And they said, "Don't worry, stay here with me. My name is Max, and I play the sax." So he would take the subway back and forth to the school. Lee and Max would play their favorite sounds and stories while signing. It was easy for them to talk in a loud subway when there was lots of traffic. They could still talk to each other using sign language. One ride home, Lee and Max were both able to play their music perfectly. It was smooth. It was great. Lee made the sounds of his piano and played the song. Max made noise like the sax. Every musician could hear their music in their minds. It wasn't too much long later that people would come to see their music. And one evening, a woman walked up to them and said, "Hey, I know that song," as they were signing and making music along together. said, "Hey, I like your style." And they said, "Would you like to join our band?" Mask asked. The woman laughed. "Yes, I would love to. I would love to join your band. My name is Rose." They knew all the good jazz music, and he had a heart for it, that's why. So they all practiced together, and the people on the subway noticed and used to watch them. They all started clapping and tapping their feet along with the music. Some of the riders actually missed their stops because they wanted to stay and watch their songs. Lee actually thought his jazz life was over, and now he was playing for a bigger audience than before. Every night, Lee and his band would get together on the subway to perform their snazzy style. One evening, while they were performing, Lee's old bandmate showed up in the audience. And said, "Hey, your new band is fantastic." They shook hands and said thank you. See, remember you said before, who would listen to a deaf musician? Everyone. Music's something different. I'm sure some of you like music. I can't hear it, but I do like to feel the vibrations. So come tomorrow for the last story. I know it's the last one. I'm sad too. Come back tomorrow. Be good. Have a great day. Bye-bye.